Okay, so this is just going to be a voiceover video here because I was recording this whole video and I didn't have any audio because my mic was muted. Okay, so this guy's flexing because he's deaf, and because he's French, I guess. Which in the video brought me to a whole tangent about me talking about French class, and I guess I'm gonna have to repeat that all, but life sucks. And this game sucks too because Hypixel hates me and it's laggy. So if you read the whole video, basically, yeah, this stuff like this is gonna happen. I mean, it only happens like thrice or something, but yeah, Hypixel is super laggy right now. LeBron James 1. I did not see that guy. It's kind of a funny name, but yeah. So this stuff like this sucks. But anyway, so my grade 6 French teacher was the same French teacher for grades 9 and 10, and then it could have been for 11 or 12 if I chose French, but French, sorry to break it to you, but French kind of sucks. At least the school class does. And not just my school, any school. There's no way you like French when you're in school. Anyway, even if you're good at it, you'd rather not take French. Let's be completely honest here. And so in middle school, there was also like a French teacher for grades 7 and 8 for middle school, and she didn't actually even know French. I don't know why she was a French teacher. She had to learn French with us, so she actually had a really hard job. I'm gonna be completely honest because she didn't know French, or at least very minimal, and she had to learn French herself. I don't know what the grade 6 French teacher did. She took her money and left, I guess. But then obviously came back for grades 9 and 10 for me at least. I don't know. Actually, I think she's moved to high school. Yeah. That's probably it. Anyway, grade 7 and 8 French teacher. She didn't know French. She had to learn French while teaching us French. And yeah, so okay, we're being rushed by red. Let's go. I love being killed right away. Anyway, so this is some pretty laggy gameplay here. You can't really see it in the video, but frames are definitely down a bit. As you can see, there's a frame drop right there. And yeah, I also just suck because I haven't played in like 5 years. But yeah, let's go talking French. So in middle school, I was like a school threat. I was a menace. I can have a full like 40-hour video of me talking about just all the dumb things I did in middle school. There was one day I remember it was basically my idea, but my friend and we gathered a bunch of snails and we put it in my locker, or just like an empty locker or something like that next to my locker. I don't really remember, because we were planning on racing them. And I remember when I opened up my locker, there's just snails everywhere, like on the ceiling of the locker, on the sides, on the bottom, just snails just everywhere. Because we actually gathered a lot of snails. We didn't actually end up racing them because the teacher, kind of got upset. And there's also this other stuff with some oranges. I kept oranges around and everything, and they molded, and it was a whole thing. I'll probably have another video talking about that. That was hilarious. And I definitely should have gotten in way more trouble than I actually did. And the French teacher should have probably stepped up. So the French teacher for grade 7 and 8 was also my homeroom teacher. She was also new at teaching, kind of, so she wasn't really very authoritative. She kind of let students like crawl all over her and stuff. And eventually we also did have a like a poll, I guess, talking about like criticism on the teachers, like, and everything, and it was anonymous, and the French teacher, which is my homeroom teacher, the grade 7 and 8 French teacher, she actually got like a lot of criticism, and then she kind of took it to heart. Not like she was insulted, but she was like, okay, I really need to step up my game. And she did. The next year, she was a total a-hole. Everybody hated her because she stepped up her game, which obviously she's doing her job. But yeah. Like thinking back then, she was a jerk. But thinking about it now, she's just doing her job and she's totally fine. But anyway, and I think now she's actually like, taken seriously as a teacher and everything, because she still works there. And okay, so moving up to grades 9 and 10. So grade 9, for the first half, I was still a menace and everything. And then I had this conversation with another teacher. I don't know what she did. She was always my favorite teacher. she basically technically changed my life, because I was like, I stopped becoming a menace. I'm just helping this dude out, being a good friend here. But anyway, I don't know what she told me or anything like that. I don't remember, but I just remember like her and I having conversations. I would always disrupt the class. I'd always I would be funny. Don't get me wrong. I was really funny. But I would always be really disruptful, like disrupt the class a lot and like annoy the teachers. Like I wasn't a jerk at all at school or anything to like other students, except for maybe some students that deserve it. But whatever. I wasn't a jerk or anything, but it's just the teachers that really didn't like me, just because I was a class clown, but like I was really I was really out there. And it's kind of funny because then eventually, after that, I would just kind of turn into like a total introvert and like never talk to anybody. So it's kind of weird transition from like super loud, and no, I wasn't loud necessarily, but I was very presentable. Um, and then turn into just someone who like never talks and doesn't know how to talk to people. Now I kind of do know how to talk to people because someone came in my life, and that's a whole other story. And yeah, but I'm still kind of awkward because like I had a I was working at another job just a few days ago, and people were like, "Oh, so my name's blah blah. What's your name?" Or no, they were like, we have like greeting each other, and then it's like, yeah, blah 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 blah, and then they say like, my name is, and I'm like, oh hi, and then they're like, your name is, I'm like, oh yeah, blah blah blah, because I totally just forgot to tell them my name, not because I was scared or nervous or anything. It's just I just totally forgot about that. So the game's obviously lagging. Gamer Noons, wow. Um, so anyway, in grade, so then eventually I stopped becoming a school threat, and I was still I was still a class clown, I guess. I was still funny and everything, but I was doing it in a not more respectful way to the teachers. I wasn't like being annoying to the teachers and stuff and all that stuff. And then I eventually became the French teacher's favorite student. She never just flat out said I was her favorite student, but it was obvious that basically everyone now was her favorite student. I had I don't know if it was extra privileges, but I don't know, I just had advantages almost in a way. Especially, so there was like one thing, I guess this could apply to anyone really, but there was like one time where in some classes where we had to test out cheese and talk about the cheese and stuff, like French cheese. By the way, and cheese is disgusting. If you eat it, you're going to hell. But yeah, we had to test out the cheese and everything, and basically I refused to eat it. So then I don't really know what I did. I probably just like had a partner and then did it with them, and the partner ate the cheese and stuff. But yeah, it was also cool because we had like crepe days or whatever where we got to customize our own crepe and eat our crepes and stuff. I don't think we actually had we might have actually had like stuff to do afterwards, like comment on it or like talk about it in French. But yeah, also I was never really good at French, but there was sometimes where I was like really good at French. And I just surprised everyone how good I was at French because I was, like I said, I was never good at French. Yeah, and it was, yeah, so the French teacher really liked me. I was definitely her favorite student because I would like joke around with her. Yeah, it was pretty obvious. And anyway, I don't really know what I'm trying to say. It's basically I stopped being a menace, and yeah, I was still funny, but I wasn't like destructful. Is that a word, destructful? Destructful? I think destructful is a word. I don't know what if destructful is a word though. But yeah, we also, what else did we do? I remember going on a kind of field trip-ish type thing to another province in Canada. And basically we got to, the block just vanished on me. We got to like go to another person's house and like live there. It's kind of like an exchange type thing. We got to live there for a week, and then months later they got to come where I am and then live where I am for a week. So that was fun. I was with that was more in my awkward phase. So I had another partner, one of my friends who was kind of weird at the same time. Really weird to be honest. But so I lived in the other dude's house with my other friend for a week, and it was kind of awkward because I had to because like we were friends and stuff, we weren't like, it was a certain type of way of friends, so, and we had to sleep in the same bed, so it was a little awkward there. We weren't like that, I don't know, we've known each other for a long time, but we're not, yeah, if you know what I mean. So it wasn't awkward necessarily, but there was some things that maybe made it awkward that, looking back now, I was totally wrong about, but there might have been some suspicions if you know what I mean, which made it awkward. But yeah, also in French class it was actually pretty cool because we got to be in like groups, and sometimes we'd be in groups with some, or I would be in groups with some pretty girls, you know. But like I said, it's an awkward phase, so when they talk to me, they say like, "Hi, how are you?" I'm like, "Yeah." And it wasn't even just because like I couldn't talk to pretty girls, just because straight up, like, what do I say? What do you respond to? "Hi, how are you?" Yeah. But now obviously I know you say just, I know what to say now. You just say no when someone says hi, how are you? Say no. Or actually no, you lie and say you're good. That's what you're supposed to do when someone says hi, how are you? You're like, yeah, I'm totally, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to say. But yeah, school was kind of fun. You know, it sucks to be out of it. I never really tried in school, except for maybe you can say grade 11, but I only tried in like certain classes. Other, yeah. Grade 11 was really the only year where like I actually, not, I always liked school just because, I don't know if it was so laggy that I don't know if I walked off or I got hit off. It looks like I got hit off by the dude I killed, but that doesn't work out if you know logic. But anyway, yeah. School was school. Yeah, I always liked school because I like hanging with my friends and you know, being with people, even though I was also one of the type of guys who I'm totally fine just being alone for 48 hours. Just for a whole week, honestly, being alone, totally fine with that. But it's also fun to hang out with friends, you know. So this person, I don't know how they do what they do. I guess they have a stone sword. I don't know how I died there. Because I got those hits from behind, so I thought totally I was gonna survive, but apparently not. So this is stuff I said in my videos. Girl Minecraft players always have a girl skin, but guy Minecraft players, they might have a guy skin, but they also just have like random whatever skins. But girl Minecraft players always have a girl skin. I don't know if it's like they have to prove that they're a girl, or if they just don't care about any other type of thing, or if girl skins are in a way prettier. Like obviously, I mean, some people out there are definitely attracted to Minecraft female skins, and the game's lagging great. But just like those Fortnite skins. But yeah, like they're not like they're not attractive, right? Some people in the comments be like, bruh, what are you talking about? They're definitely attractive. But I don't know, just because maybe, I don't know, you probably know what I mean. Like they're more attractive than like a monster or whatever. This is where I'm gonna end it off, just because yeah, this sucks, and Hypixel hates me. I hope you guys enjoy. Subscribe for more. But so I know you can see this stuff right here, but whatever.